Hey everybody, Mark Zachary, Next Step Home Loans. Hope you're doing well. Here is this week's market wrap for the week ending March 25th, 2022. And it has been an interesting week to say the least. Rates have just gone crazy. It's changing almost every day. We've been getting midday price changes for the worse, probably at least two times a day, as the inflation numbers continue to go up and things like that. And then as I mentioned before, mortgage rates and inflationary numbers going up do not like each other. So as long as these inflationary numbers keep going up, then you're going to see the mortgage rates continuing to go up. When you look at last year versus this year, rates are up about 1.25% higher than they were last year at this time. If you look at, so they're approaching, 4.75 to 5% in regards to a conventional mortgage with really strong credit. If you look at doing a second home or an investment property, those rates are now in the mid 5% range, 5.5, 5.625, because of the add-on that has been put on investment property and second home. So significant change in the interest rate. So I continue to preach and make sure that you are checking with your backlog. If you're a realtor, check with your backlog to make sure that your buyers are still qualified, because if somebody's debt to income ratio was very close last year or 6 months ago, it's really going to be close or over the threshold that is allowed now. So make sure you're checking on that. Let's see, the median home price for houses this last month has gone up to $406,000, and that is up 11% year over year when you look at the comparison. The average sales price is $511,000, and that is up 26% year over year. And it's just crazy how that number had gone up. But you're going to see that possibly get higher and higher, because the people that get pinched the most with higher interest rates are the lower income and lower priced houses. So there may be a little demand back off in those houses for 200, 250,000, because that buyer is more affected by the interest rate rising. You may start seeing some very popular ARMs, adjustable rate mortgages, come back into play, because with these rates continuing to get out of whack like this, I think you're going to see an opportunity to refinance the mortgage a couple of years down the road, because as the feds continue to raise the federal funds rate, what they're trying to do is curb inflation, which will slow down the economy, which we see as a coming recession. And then in a recession, the mortgage rates tend to really drop off. So if you're, at 5% now, if the recession hits and it's a prolonged recession, you're going to see rates drop significantly lower than what they are right now. So let's see. Unemployment figures came out this week, the lowest number since 1969, believe it or not. That's great for everybody that wants a job. Apparently, they can get the job. If you don't want a job, I guess you can not get one, but there are plenty of jobs out there. And so that is also adding to the inflationary problem, because employers are having to pay their employees more money to keep them on the job and not switch jobs. So as they increase the pay of their employees, they increase the price of the product that they give, and it's all just passed down to the end consumer. Um, One thing that KB Home came out yesterday had said that they missed their projections for the last quarter, and it was not because the sales were not there. It's because they couldn't get the homes finished because of the supply chain issue. That too is adding to the inflation issues as well. Let's see. Next week we'll get the Fed's favorite measure of inflation. That ought to be interesting to see that number again. And then the jobs report will be coming out next week as well. So hopefully that gives you a quick overview of what happened. If you're in the market and you're under contract, get your rate locked and get it set so you don't have to figure out what my payment is going to be. Lock that rate. Look at maybe a 5-1 ARM. That's a good program to consider. But I guess that's it for this market wrap. If you have any questions, we'll be glad to answer any of those for you. My contact information is below, and the email is below. But that's it for the market wrap. Have a great day. We'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.